Well, good evening, everyone. I apologize. I forgot I even started the started the stream here. I want to verify it's working. I just set up a practice lobby. I'm going to actually go in here, but first I want to make sure this is actually working because I've had so many times where it has not. It's showing live. So, alright, yeah, it looks like we are good. So thanks, everyone. I want to help everyone get set up here. We're going to go through, I set the lobby up. Anybody can come in. But I'm going to go through the settings for each car, and we're going to set the prototypes at that. So I want to up the amount of downforce on these cars. So I'm going to go through that. We're going to start here with the Crown, and since we're already in it, and we're going to go backwards through the list. Of course, medium tires. What I'm going to do is we're going to call this duplicate sheet, and this is going to be actually what I should do. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll KupKar race car, KupKar 24 KPD 500. I think I got enough room for that. Nope, not enough. Oh, I don't need the TRD. KupKar 24. I should go 24 with a apostrophe or I'm going to get screwed up. KPD Racing 500. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to add some downforce to all these cars. So we're going to go, this one we're going to go 100, 200. All the 8160s are going to go to 100, 200. So if anybody... That's our base package. So all the cars that you're going to have, are going to have to go to 100, 200. Everything else the same. Again, you can set your camber angle and your ride height how you want. Okay, so that one's set. I'm going to put a note in here so the guys can come into the lobby. Alright, so we got the lobby open, and I got the chat open. So, alright, here we go. Alright, so we got the, we got that one set, so now I'm gonna jump into the one of the actual ones I race, so we gotta find that one. Where is it? Where is it? This is going to be a lot harder because I've done a lot of racing in between racing these cars. So, okay, so we'll get in this one. And we're going to set that because I think this is set up for... Here, KupKar Daytona. And then I need to duplicate sheet, and we're going to call it... .24 KPDR. I wish you could transfer them from one car to another. Okay, and this one I had 2.5, 2.5, didn't I? On the well, that was for Watkins though, I think. So we're gonna leave toe and camber out of this car. Ride height is pretty low. Alright, so there's one. That's what we're going to try there. So let's jump into the next car. And going down the list of prototypes is going to be the AMG. Now this car's already got a lot of downforce on it, so we're going to add more. Let's see what we got. We're going to go 204. We're going to have to see what we can do here. We can go to 360, so I can go 180, 360. We're going to go max downforce on this car. Let's see if, make sure it stays in the numbers. It did. Things really changed with this update. The performance points on these cars. Ah, shoot. I didn't do this right. What was it? One... Shoot, I forgot. I didn't do that right. Alright, I could look on my stream here. It was 163.20, that's right. Okay. So we're going to go set that, and then we're going to... We're going to go max downforce on this car. And keep everything else the same. Again, I went through the quick build on all of these cars on several streams, so you have that. Okay, 163.20. Okay, now we're going to duplicate this. And again, these are my KupKar AMG KPDR 24 KPDR. Whoop. What's going on, Zippy?
How's it going?
Hey, how's it going? Yep, I'm going in and adjusting all the downforces on these cars right now.
Make it a little more stable.
Yeah, hopefully.
163.20. Oh, that's the SLS.
Yeah, so this one I'm going to go max 183.60 on the Mercedes. And I did 100, 200 on the... all the 80, what was it, 8160s, we'll do 100, 200, just to try to give it a little more, give them a little more stability. Because that was, I think, the problem. People would go in the corners and they'd kind of, the car wouldn't land right, and people would get squirrely, and that's how we ended up with so many accidents, I think.
Yeah.
And I think the more drag we put on the cars, too, it's probably going to punch a bigger hole in the air, I would think. But I don't know how the physics, if the physics is actually set up right. So, alright, that's 2. So now I gotta switch cars. I wished I would have been home. I could have done this last night, but... Ah, there it is. And it's funny because they show the old numbers, and then you go into them, and it changes. It's like now this one's 708. So now this one's at one. I'm gonna do this one at max. 183.60. Okay, 183. And this one already says Daytona. All right, so now this one, which was barely under the numbers, is 708.95. All right. My brain is trying to do too many things at once here. Oh, jeez. Alright, there we go. Okay, so now we duplicated that. Now this one was 45.90, so let's go this one to... right in the middle. 71.40. Actually, you know what? Let's do 61.20. Because this one needed help. The Maserati. So 61.20 on that one. Now I gotta go find that one. There it is. Nope. So we go. So this one. Oh, I ran it at 81.60. 61.20. Ah, damn it. I better go back to 45.90. Alright. So now we can change this one to... we'll do 61.20 instead of going that extravagant. The car's still suffering from the... Alright, what's next? Lexus. Oh, this one with 100, 200.
Oh.
What's up, Adam? How's it going?
How's it going?
Going good?
Good.
All the cars changed because of the update, so I'm trying to add some downforce to them. We'll see how they go.
Oh, well.
So what are you probably running the Camaro?
Maybe the Vet.
Oh, okay, yeah, the Vet too. Yeah, that'll be. I'll get to that in a minute, but I'll have to look at that one because I'm not sure because they're all coming in a lot lower on the performance points. So
Oh.
which is really weird, but I think it's because of the physics change that all the cars ended up automatically updating. Because they'll say on my screen like 716, 714, but when I go into them, they're at like 708, 709. It's really kind of odd.
Yeah.
Like this one says 714, but now when I go into the settings, it's at 706. 110, 220. I already had this one. Oh, because I ran this one. Daytona 24. There we go. 8160. There we go. Okay, and that one had ballast and high ride height. Okay. All right, so we're going to duplicate this, and we're going to go. KupKar.
The QHRs tonight?
Yeah, Yeah, because I'm going to be gone tomorrow, so I can't do it tomorrow.
Hi, Zippy.
Good day, sir.
How are things going up there in Canada?
Good, yeah. Had some nice rain. The grass needed it.
Well, we did too. Yeah, we got like over an inch in the last few days. Of course, I was out watering finally, and then it started raining at my mom and dad's house.
You washed your cars too, probably, right?
Oh yes, I washed the car on the way out there, and of course it rained Tuesday or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So anything that's at 180, 160, we're going to go to 100, 200 on the arrow. Just so you know where I'm going. Just trying to add a little arrow to make the cars more stable, and then we can adjust them depending on how they race. We'll run some test races, a few little short test races before we get into the QHRs, and then we'll be able to tell exactly what how things, if it's any better. Just want to make them more stable in the corners and draft a little better. So I think with more drag, they should draft a little better. Because that should be putting a bigger hole in the air, for the other cars to come into. All right, we're halfway through. I don't think I'm going to have to adjust the Mustangs because they were already low. So I'm probably going to leave them where they're at. Regardless, I'll get into it and see where it's at. Alright, so this one is at 61. Let's go 80. 160. No, let's go 75. We'll leave the rear how it is. Let's see, where is it at? Oh, I think this is set up for Watkins. No, maybe not. No, everything's at the middle. Okay. Okay, yep. Okay, there's Mustang. Oh, wrong button. Where is it at? There it is, okay. Oh, that's right, I did take all the downforce off of this one. Okay. Oh, geez, that went down even farther. Alright, that's gonna have to work. Now we're into the Vipers.
Controller settings, sensitivity, -2.
Oh, that's right. I had 2 of these because I ran it in Tokyo. $125, $250.
Oops.
I'm gonna skip the 06 and the 02 Vipers.
Corvette's handling fine for me.
Is that this one? I thought that thing had a lot of rear downforce. Yeah. Okay.
220, 80 up front, I think.
Yeah.
Like that.
And I think we did that just trying to get it, in the spec. Oh shit. Dang it, it's been a while. Rusty. Hey Adam, let's move that one up with the other Camaros and do it 100, 200. Just to see if it'll help it out at all. Ooh, that really bumped it up. So, it should still stay under the spec.
$100 front, 200 rear, you said?
Yep, just like the that's going to be our like base package now, 100, 200.
Okay.
Just trying to add a little more downforce, make cars more stable because they were a little sketchy when we ran in the spring. All right, let me find my Corvette. There it is.
42192.
Man, that's flying around. JT!
Won't last long, I bet. So 8220 is what I had, so it'll be 100, 200.
Yep.
I might throw the balance off.
Well, it might make it better because we were really rear heavy on it before.
Figuring out the Corvette.
Trying to figure them all out. I just put the Corvette, since it's not making the numbers pretty easily now, just put it to the base package, which is now 100, 200. Just trying to get some more drag in these cars for stability. Duh.
Okay, so the Corvette is 100, 200?
And yeah, and that's going to be all the cars that were 80, 160 will be 100, 200 now. So
Well, the Corvette used to be 80, 220.
Yeah, but now it fits under, because they changed the physics. Now it fits underneath in the spec. So I want to get them as even as we can, and then we can adjust them from there if they seem to be like dominating. No car should be able to run out by itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what the specs are now, but I know that Vet was running 217 by itself.
Was it really? Shit.
Yeah.
That's
and
crazy.
The other cars would maybe get 195, 196.
Yeah. Well, we'll see, because they changed the physics, so everything's going to be a little different, so...
So 100, 200 now on the
Yeah.
downforce for the vet?
Yep, mm-hmm.
And horsepower, yeah, 515.
515,
okay,
yep, yep, mm-hmm.
That's what it has to be.
Could probably
Yeah,
move the ballast back to the middle on this thing if you wanted, but... Yeah, it's still 713.83, so it still fits under there now. Before we had to tweak it just to get it to work.
Yeah, the PP did drop on everything.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Because every car that I've checked, whether it's been a HECS or these KupKars, they've all went down. Because I think I told you that the last time we ran the HECS, I had to do some real wonky shit with the ballast to get soft tires under the spec, and
oh yeah,
after the update, that got them in there easily.
Oh, come on. There we go.
Yeah, so my best lap is 3.2 behind Adam in the vet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm trying it with the 100, 200, but I don't think that's going to be a huge difference from 8220 that I did test it at.
We may have to do with the vet then what we did with the Viper and like bump the drag up completely on it, because that was the problem with the Viper, because they're so slippery, you know, to begin with, so.
Yeah, because that's, 3 seconds faster than the Camaro.
Yeah, we can't have that, so we'll probably have to bump it up. Adam's like, damn it.
Well, if he doesn't change it, Adam, it's gonna be a Corvette show. That's
yeah,
for sure.
right, exactly. You got to keep evolving. I wish we could just stick with stuff and leave it, but unfortunately, we got to do what we got to do.
I don't think we didn't have the vet last time we raced the oval, did we?
I don't think so. No, I think we came out with it for Watkins.
Right. Which on a track like that, it might not be so dominant because you're not.
Yeah.
You're not just flat out running 217 miles an hour.
Yep.
Yeah, when I did a little bit of testing earlier, I was like, yeah, there's no way the vet's staying at that, so I won't even... Who's this, Zippy? Why are you so slow, Zippy? Get you one of these vets!
Apparently.
Alright, so we'll go... as soon as I'm done with this, I'm in the BMW right now, so the 4590s are going to be 6120. And there was only a few of them. I think it was the Maserati, the BMW, and the one Mustang. I think the other Mustang I did 55, 110.
Oops.
Yeah, I need to change my gearing. Okay, so the Viper...
Yeah, and I did the 13 Viper, so I can go into the... Which one do you have?
The 13 is the one I was looking at, and the last I saw it was 95 190 for downforce.
Yeah, and I changed that. So let me finish up the BMW here, and then I'll be in the Alpha.
Yeah, okay.
So give me just a minute.
And
so
the power was only 496 though.
Yeah, because the torque is heavier on the Vipers. Yeah, the
torque's like 515.
The twerking, yeah, the twerking on the
heavy twerking.
It's twerking well. All right, duplicate sheet.
Oh my God, I spent quite a bit of...
Whoop, you there? Alright, so I got it. This must have been...
I think the physics update they did is okay. I just wish they could somehow get the wheels back to the same force feedback that we used to have.
Oh, yeah.
Because now there's so many cars that I can't feel absolutely nothing down a straight or in just those really high-speed gentle turns, and it's just like a brick trying to make a hard turn. There's no happy medium.
That time trial, the Honda, the old Honda open wheel race car.
Oh, dude, that's
R8272.
the example right there. I haven't even done. I'm gonna have to run a silver lap on that tomorrow. But I jumped in that thing. I never even made it around. I started over about 5 times. Never made it around the track because the thing was so loose and wobbly down the straight, and then my steering wheel would just lock up in the turns.
Yeah, as soon as you get like full weight on it, it's like all of a sudden the grip builds right up and
Yep.
you're not used to it.
It's like, fuck that. You know, I don't know if that's more realistic or what. I don't care. This is a video game. I want more of a happy medium.
Yeah.
I don't want one, you know how to force feedback 1 to 10. I don't want 1 down the straightaway and 10 in a turn. I'd like to have about 4 down the straightaway and maybe 7 in a turn. How's that? That's what I used to have.
Yeah. This is going to be 100,
enough,
200.
I think enough of the world-class drivers have mentioned it to where they might do a change, you know.
Yeah.
Like if you remember when the game launched, like a few months after, remember when they absolutely killed force feedback because people were getting hurt?
Oh, yeah.
They absolutely took it away. Remember that, Zippy?
Yeah.
Yeah, when the game launched, like a few months after it launched, they did an update and they just absolutely took away all force feedback. Because some people were getting hurt having it cranked up too high.
They were talking in the iRacing Reddit the other day about, can you sue people for purposely hitting you and hurting you?
Oh my god.
Right, because you can go like hours and hours and hours of driving hard and not hurt yourself, but if somebody hits you and like all of a sudden you're getting 20 Newton meters of force on your arm on purpose.
Well then, my thought is you have your fucking force feedback set too high if that's the case.
Right, but if you're racing Formula 1, right?
Well, maybe. Like how many Newton meters do you have on your wheel?
Mine, I just swapped mine. Mine's supposed to be 6.5 or whatever.
Well, mine's 8, the DD Pro with the 8 Newton meter boost.
Right.
8's plenty for me.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the fuck. I mean, I guess if you're really into it and all this and that, people with 20, but Jesus, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, if I crank this up all the way, it's a lot.
Yeah. Apparently, Group 3 cars are like a 10.
Group 3 cars are what?
Are like a 10. You can drive them on the track on sticky tires.
Fuck.
Oh, jeez.
I think the Corvette has to be shaking down some horsies.
No, it's just where you have to add some drag to it. I'll get into that in just a moment. I'll be right back. I gotta grab my scoring stuff.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that Corvette's stupid fast. Adam. I knew he was going to change things. I mean, as soon as I took that out and tested it and I was 3 seconds faster than any other car, I was like, yeah, that's going to change.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Because I didn't even have one built until today. And then I went out and tested. I was like, oh, 217 miles an hour by itself?
Yeah. I know.
What do you have your transmission set at, do you know, offhand?
Oh, 340 or 50 or something like that.
I think that's too low because I was just out there with 350 and I was topping out in 7th gear.
Yeah, I do a little bit near the finish line. But...
Well, you need to go a little bit higher because once you get in the bump draft,
yeah,
you know, that's why it's so hard to test these cars by yourself without a draft. Because you could be fine for your transmission by yourself, but as soon as you get in drafting with people, then it tops out on you. Jack mine up to 380, see what that does. Oh, you know the downside of going that fast, Adam?
What's that?
Those medium tires will wear out fast.
Yeah, the front right.
But even with it red, you can still get around pretty decent. I tested the crown a little bit, and that one's weird. Every other car, it's the front right that wears out. On that one, it's the back right. And once that back right is gone, you're done. That fucker will spin out. You cannot hold it through a corner.
All right, guys.
219 in turn 1.
Okay, we got to do something. All right, let's see. So I'm in the Alpha.
Say, how are you pulling away from me so fast?
I'm in a vet.
Oh.
we're going to be in the process of nerfing this.
Yeah.
So don't fret too much. It's like 3 seconds faster than any other car, just about.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, there I beat Adam. Fuck you, Adam. I might be able to shave another 10th.
Oh, it still fits. Okay. Let's bump that thing up to 140, 280 and see what it does. If someone's in there and wouldn't mind doing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this lap and then I'm gonna
Yep, no problem.
jump off.
Okay, so that's the prototype.
41.5.
Jeez. And maybe they're all gonna be, I don't know, I haven't been in anything else to see now.
I've tested them, they're all right in the 45 range.
Is it? Okay.
46.
Because the record for the next gen car, the Gen 7 NASCAR car, was just set by Michael McDowell, and I think it's a 48.1. So we're going a lot faster than they are.
Okay, what'd you want to change the downforce to?
Let's change the vet there. Let's go to 140, 280. And see if we can drag it down a little bit. It should be super stable.
40.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Is that what you're on now, Adam?
Yeah.
You still got your transmission at 350? That was way...
It's 370.
Okay. I got 380, I think.
It was 360, but I just changed it.
Okay. Yeah, 350 it would top out.
Alright, so if you guys are doing that, I'm going to jump in the Viper and see what it does. Zippy, what do you run in the Camaro?
I think he stepped away.
The Camaro and the Viper I found were pretty close. They were both in the mid or lower 45s, I guess, depending.
Okay.
45.5, 45.4, 45.3, I guess, depending.
I moved this one to 125, 250, so...
Wind and how much fuel you had.
Yeah, okay.
You're in the Viper?
Yeah, I'm jumping in the one I'm going to actually drive now.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep the control cars so we know where to change them.
Yeah.
125, 250. Okay, yep, that's right. Okay. Everything else is the same? Alright.
You said I only hit 210.
We only have time for one of these
on the backstretch.
210, jeez, man, we're still flying. Alright.
42.6. You know what I'm gonna do?
Oh, shit. That almost redlined my 6th gear you just hit me.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Adam earlier, is that you gotta, running around by yourself is one thing, but you gotta adjust your gear to be running with other people. I'm gonna max out both on this vet just to see.
Oh, okay.
Or
Adam's still pulling away from me.
340 is the max on the rear, so I guess I'll go 170, 340. Because I know King likes doubles.
Yeah. Just makes it easier.
Yeah. Okay, this is max on the rear and then half of that on the front. I'm going to see. If I hit 200 by myself, it's still too much.
Yeah.
Because I don't think any of the other cars can hit 200 by themselves.
I'm at 197 coming to the turn 1.
Right. Yeah, they can get close, but they can't quite get 200, I don't think.
Alright, we're coming around to take the time here on the lap 1. Let's see.
Okay, 200, 201, 202.
Whoop.
205 at the line. .209 into turn 1.
Yeah, I think I'm doing like one. It's hard for me to tell because I have to read the speedometer.
On your left, John.
Yep.
Jump in my draft.
I think I need more taller gear in this for...
Yeah, that's short-lived.
Whoosh.
What did you do your front and rear again? You maxed out the rear, you said?
Yeah, the max on the rear is 340, so I went 170 on the front just to do the half thing.
That's probably about fair, I would guess, because we only lost a second or so on the time with the last setup.
Yeah, but I'm still hitting 209 going into turn 1, though. I mean, the other cars are running 45s.
Yeah.
That was a 43.2.
With max downforce?
Well, max on the back and half of that again on the front. I think the max you can put on the front is 220, but I only went 170. I could try max.
Try max and max and both of them. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Otherwise, we just can't get it with downforce.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 220, 340. Oh shit! Somehow it knocked my PP out of whack.
Yeah, 717 or less. Shit. Or 720. Huh.
What did you say the back's at?
340.
What's the max on the back? 340?
Yep.
Yeah.
What were you running before on the front?
170, half of that.
Oh, half of it? Mm.
But to get it under the PP, I have to take the front down to 193, puts the PP at 716.96. Ballast position, but ballast is in the middle.
Yeah, put the ballast to the front, and that'll bring the PP down a little bit.
Yeah, that brought it down 1.715.
Are you able to draft on me, John?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to pull out a little bit before I hit the back of you.
That allows me 203.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's not what I want to do. Well, this is a lot more touchy getting down on the apron than it used to be. Did I push you up in the wall? I'm sorry.
No, you didn't. I hit the wall myself.
How far to the front did you go?
I went all the way to the front with the ballast. And then that allowed me a little bit, I don't remember what, but...
Oh, no, this does have a mile per hour on it. Duh.
203 on the front, yeah.
Jeez, man. Get off that line!
It's gonna chew the front tire even worse.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm probably gonna turn the tire wear down if we're having problems with tire wear.
How many laps are these races tonight?
Well, if we're running 45 seconds, it's probably gonna be with 25 laps, so.
Trying to side draft you a little bit.
I don't know how accurate it is in the game here. What?
Are you trying to make these like 20-minute races or something?
Yeah, roughly. Yeah, 22 would be. We'll be doing like, if we're running 45, we're probably gonna do faster in the draft than 45. So yeah, let's just we'll start the first one at 25 and see where it ends up.
Okay.
I was going to do some practice races, but I spent so dang much time trying to figure these cars out. I wouldn't have got stuck. They opened the Hard Rock Casino in Rockford. Of course, Rick Nielsen's from Rockford, so it's got his big guitar on there. And boy, it was the interstate was backed up, and it's 6 lanes out there, and it was backed up. I was almost to a stop. Adam, I'm gonna come up and give you a bump. It's gonna be hard.
43.6.
Whoa! Man, you went one way, I went the other. Whoa, shit. Yeah, on the draft you don't have any air on the nose. 45, 420. You ran a 43 by yourself?
43.6 by myself, yeah.
Alright, yeah, those things for some reason are not... I can't keep up with it either. Alright, let's... Alright, so what are we at right now? You said you went...
Oh, my drafting help left.
Yeah, I couldn't even stay with Adam in the draft, so we're gonna have to figure something out.
I had to move the ballast all the way to the front, and then that allowed me 203 downforced was the max I could go. That's 716.96 pp.
I'm the same, yeah. What about 5 horse less?
That's about your only... Either that or we just can't have this car tonight.
Yeah.
We'll see how it does in the first race. But...
I mean, it's still hitting well over 200 by itself.
I wish they'd do a better job balancing these cars out.
Well, I don't think this conglomeration of cars were meant to balance with each other. This is your own Frankenstein.
Yeah, I suppose. Touche.
What is it, the Corvette challenge tonight?
Yeah.
Just for the first race. Until we realize it's way too fast.
You two knock it off.
Ooh, rain. Oh, lightning. Holy fuck, that was bright.
Shit, I lost my power twice this week. And I don't hardly ever lose my power.
Getting a free truck wash.
Boys, knock it off.
Hopefully the sod on my lawn, I got my septic replaced, so they sawed it over where they did the work, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that stuff was looking pretty parched, so I'm glad it's getting some water. Maybe it could pull through.
Alright, so you said 203, you're at 203 and 240 or 340?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had to move the ballast all the way to
the
the
front. Yeah, I did that. Okay.
And then it's at like 716.96 or something.
Yep.
I'm experimenting with.
What are you guys running gears
else.
on that thing then?
Oh, I was running like 380 or some shit.
Oh, really?
I put it back down to 360.
Yeah, that might be okay. I mean, I started at 350 and I was topping out in 7th, but that was the other settings.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, let me...
Knock it down.
How's
like
the
510? Maybe.
Yeah.
I got my power restrictor on 90, just fucking around trying shit. That was a 45.4. So that's... I know you hate to do that, but...
Yeah.
That's about what it's going to take to get this thing down to the other cars. Well, Nook was the one pushing to get the vet in, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think it was,
he had the Viper,
I think it
right?
was Nook. Well, Demon was pushing for the Viper, right?
Right, mm-hmm.
And I think Nook was, I remember Nook was pushing to get the vet in, and then you guys built one, and he said, oh, fuck, it's garbage. 45.2.
That's better.
It's better, it's still pretty fast.
My power limiter is at 99 and it's 510 horse.
Yeah, mine's down in the 400s horsepower.
Oh.
I put mine at 90. And I ran my fourth lap was a 45.1.
203, 340. Where's my Corvette?
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, I'm at 465 horse.
Alright, I think I figured out what we can do here with this.
With the vet?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, go max the downforce on both front and back.
Front and back. Okay. 220, 340, yep.
Yeah, okay. Add, whoop, hang on. 80 on the ballast.
Add 80 or take it up to 80?
Take it up to 80 is what I meant to say. Yeah, I'm sorry. And that gives you 715.73.
The weight is 29.21?
Yep, almost 100 pounds, so... It's 90s, I think. You can't do 100 pounds even, so... It won't let me.
Okay, so then the power restrictor's still at 100 then.
Yep.
And what'd you say? My PP now is 715.73.
That's what I had, yeah. Yep, 715.73, yep. I'm going to change the control car here. 220, 340, 80. I moved the ballast to the middle, but I don't know if that's going to make that much difference. 715.73, yep. Ballast in the middle. Okay.
Yeah, I put the ballast back in the middle. I had it all the way front, but after you said that, I put it back in the middle.
Okay. All right, so that's it. So those who are watching that are going to try to get the numbers, this is we're roughly an hour into the stream, an hour and a few minutes. And I've got the new numbers for the Corvette in there, so we're going to try that. I'm going to shut down the room and start the actual... Oh, actually, I don't have to. I can just change the settings so that I didn't put practice on there. I didn't put practice on there, did I? Oh, cool. Okay, I don't have to shut the room down. I just had to change the settings.
Can you wait 45 seconds?
Yep, no, I'm not going to do it yet. Yeah.
Okay. I just want to see what I get for a lap. $44.2.
Under 200. $125, $250.
$44.2.
Is that what I said I had?
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Well, we're consistent. which that's still about a second faster than other cars.
Maybe we'll take that aero back off those other cars. I don't know. Let's see what this Viper will do here.
Do you remember what you had the Viper settings at for downforce? Was it 95, 190 still?
125, 250.
And that's on the 13, right?
Yep.
125, 250. Because the Viper wasn't that much different than the Camaro before, I don't think.
Okay, that's a little too much, I think.
Was the Camaro still 8160, or did you up those?
I did 100, 200, but might go back.
On the Camaro you did?
Yeah, because the Camaro's pretty stable anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stable. It's just a matter of getting the speeds kind of the same.
Okay, this is I'm one notch off here on the number. That's a 46. Okay.
So much speed, there's a bus involved.
I'll try it again here. Oop, that ain't gonna help things.
Are you running the Viper, King?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a good lap in, but I hit the wall coming out of 4 trying to keep it high
Okay.
on my previous lap, so I'm going to give it one more here.
Yeah, let me know what you're hitting, because I'm running it too.
That was a 46.5, so that hurt my speed. So, alright.
Yeah, I had a 46.2 without hitting the wall.
Yeah.
I'm coming around for my second one now. 46.173.
I think I need to go back to the 3, because I'm at 370 right now on the gear. What were you running on the gear?
I think 380.
Yeah, that's what I tried too. I'm actually wondering, because it's usually shooting, so we're at 194, 195, 46.2, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna swing for the fences here and then we'll get things going here. Anybody heard from Keith or Eric or anybody? I know Steve can't do it because of his...
Yeah, Steve's at a show.
Yeah.
Performing a show.
Yep.
And it's Haley's birthday, so Eric's not here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't think Keith was gonna be around either.
Oops, that's not what I wanted to do.
Oh, and DJ won't be here either because he's going to Steve's show.
Oh, that's right, yeah. I did hear that, yeah.
Well, I just ran 3 46.1s in a row, so I guess that's pretty consistent. That's all I need to know then. So the finals race for this is Sunday or tomorrow?
Sunday, yeah.
Sunday. Okay.
Sunday evening, like our old times.
Is it going to be like 9 o'clock again, or is that earlier?
No, it'll be 6 o'clock, my time.
Okay. Is that going to be 500 miles, did you decide?
I was going to let everybody decide. We'll vote what you guys want to do, so.
Yeah, I mean, because I was watching your stream when you were kind of talking about it, and I was like, well, I don't want to be the Nancy that, or the Karen, I guess is the word I'm looking for. I don't want to be the Karen that was the one whining about it. I just,
yeah,
I mean,
500K is a little more manageable, I think.
I mean, we can do 500 miles. I mean, when you told me the obvious, which I should have known, that, yeah, it's not all at one sitting. It's broken up into 3 parts. I mean, that makes it so I don't want to be the one that keeps us from doing...
No, you weren't the only one.
Wants to do. Well, I think I was the first one to... And actually, I did look at your points, and I don't think I can move up or down. So I need to just take all these races this weekend with a grain of salt.
Yeah, well, if there's only going to be 5 of us, everybody's going to do pretty good tonight.
Yeah.
Regardless of where we end up in the wall or whatnot.
Well, I wonder if Keith is...
Yeah, as soon as I get done with this lap here, I just wanted to see it, because I put it up to 400 just to see if it... 45, 46, well, 6. Okay, yeah, that
Keith
didn't
does
help.
hate these races, so
Yeah.
I mean, he did make that pretty clear last time.
Alright. I'm going to end this stream, guys, and then we'll come back in and then figure out what we're going to do here. So,
okay.
but I'm not going to shut the room down, because the room should be okay. I just got to change it. So give me just a minute to get out of here and get this stream shut down. So anybody watching, just keep an eye out. We got the settings up there for the cars. We're gonna play with it in between the races tonight too, and see what we can do to balance these cars out. So we'll be back in just a few minutes here. Thanks.